The auditorium was filled with the quiet hum of anticipation. Rows of people, students, activists, journalists, waited as the stage lights glowed softly over two men, an elderly senator known for his lifelong fight for justice, and a young speaker standing beside him, gripping a microphone with calm determination. The young man took a deep breath before speaking. His name was Adam Rahman, a first-generation immigrant whose parents had worked tirelessly in a small grocery store to make ends meet. He had grown up watching them struggle, saving every dollar for his education, and dreaming of a day when voices like theirs would be heard in the halls of power. "Ladies and gentlemen," Adam began, his voice steady but passionate, "I stand here today not because I am the most qualified, but because I am the most determined. My parents taught me that silence helps the powerful, but courage helps the people." The crowd erupted in applause. Sitting beside him, the senator smiled slightly. He had given thousands of speeches in his lifetime, but there was something refreshing about hearing conviction in such a young voice. Adam continued, "For too long, we've been told to wait for justice, wait for equality, wait for our turn. But time doesn't bring change, people do. Every generation must decide whether to be silent or to speak, and I believe our generation is ready to speak." As he spoke, the senator studied him quietly. He saw in Adam the same fire that had once pushed him to march in protests decades ago. The wrinkles on his face told stories of old battles, some won, most still unfinished. When Adam finished, the senator leaned forward and spoke into his microphone. "Young man," he said, "you remind me why I started this journey. You speak of courage, tell me, what gives you hope when the system feels unbreakable?" Adam looked at him, his eyes reflecting both exhaustion and purpose. "Hope, Senator," he said slowly, "comes from the people who refuse to give up. From workers who wake up every day believing tomorrow can be better. From students who still dream despite debt. From parents who still believe that kindness matters more than money." The audience went silent. The senator nodded, visibly moved. "Then you," he said, "are the future I've been fighting for." At that moment, it wasn't a debate, it was a passing of the torch. The young man represented the dawn of a new era, and the old senator symbolized the wisdom of years past. The crowd could feel it, the old and new joining hands, united not by age but by purpose. When the event ended, Adam stepped off the stage and found the senator waiting for him. The older man placed a hand on his shoulder and whispered, "Never let them silence that fire in you. Politics needs more hearts like yours." Adam smiled. "And it needs mentors like you," he replied. As the lights dimmed and the flags waved softly behind them, Adam realized that leadership wasn't about standing above others, it was about standing with them. The senator's presence reminded him that every movement needs both wisdom and youth. One without the other would always fall short. That night, as the crowd dispersed into the cold streets, people weren't talking about policies or positions. They were talking about hope, the kind that lights a spark even in the darkest of rooms. And somewhere in that city, a young leader walked home under the streetlights, his heart full of resolve, whispering to himself, "The future isn't waiting, it's already here."